There are more than 30,000 railroad crossings in Japan, which is called Fumikiri in Japanese. Looking at the rest of the world, many countries have same kind of railroad crossings. The system looks almost same as in Japan. However, the traffic rule for railroad crossing in Japan is quite different from other countries. Let's see what I mean. How it works? First, let's see how Japanese railroad crossing works. This is the typical one which you can see all over Japan. An alarm starts ringing with red lights flashing. The bar comes down. The bar on the left comes down first. Then another side comes down. Usually, both left and right bars do not come down at the same time. Alarm will remain ringing until the railroad crossing opens. As soon as a train goes by, flashing red lights and alarms ends. The bars will go up, faster than other countries have. Mostly, there are emergency buttons like this. These can be found on the side of road with a red sign. There is also a note. Will be punished if pushing this button without a justifiable reason. If you press this button, emergency brakes will apply to the approaching trains. Red lamps will flash on the signals on the side of tracks which tells train drivers to stop the train, and brakes will apply automatically on some railways.
Attention please, the emergency brakes have been applied.
Some crossings have sensors to see if there is no obstacles such as cars or pedestrians, while the train is about to pass. Traffic rules. Traffic rule at railroad crossing in Japan is very different from what most countries have. Before crossing railroads, all vehicles have to stop. Even if alarm was not ringing or red lights were not flashing, all vehicles are required for a temporary stop by the Road Traffic Act. If you crossed a railroad crossing without stopping and police officer saw you, you will get a fine 9,000 yen, about $85. According to the law, bicycles also have to stop before crossing railroads. However, there is very few police enforcement for cyclists. Practically, penalty applies to motor drivers only, so most cyclists do not stop when crossing railroads. Because all cars have to make a temporary stop, existence of level crossings often cause heavy traffic jam. This problem does not exist in most countries outside Japan. In urban area, where trains run frequently, railroad crossings are closed for a long time, which prevents smooth traffic flow. Even after the crossing is opened, congestion remains for a while due to stop and go before crossing the tracks. To solve this problem, local governments and railway companies are planning to move railroads on elevated bridges or under the ground. According to Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, number of railroad crossings in Japan is decreasing each year. There were about 70,000 railroad crossings in 1970s, but in 2019, its number is about 30,000. Its number became half in this half-century. However, not all trains routes can be done like this, due to its high costs. Social problems about railroad crossings seem to remain for a while in Japan.